So, back with part two. All right, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We're going to get right back to the video, okay, and then get into the rest of the precepts. So let's do that right now. Give me a minute. Again, you're watching the video. You're not the chosen people, and it is Candace Owens that is speaking here. All right, so let's get back.
Hundreds of years. That this has been your home for hundreds of years. And then you say, oh, you know what? The Ukrainian war is happening right now. I feel really bad. I'm going to allow a Ukrainian to live in my house, maybe here in Tennessee, live in my house. And you allow them and you share with them. And you do this out of the kindness of your heart, right? Because you are being taken over, perhaps by the spirit of Christ and charity. And one day you come back to your house and the doors are locked. And those refugees that you let in are telling you that if you try to open that door, you are going to die. That is how the land was given to them. That is a fact. No one can dispute that. There was no money. There was no trade. There was no conversation. They were effectively hijacked in their own homes. So the entire story of...
Right. What happened to the Northern Kingdom here? The Aboriginal, natives, and indigenous people of these lands. Okay, the 10 Indian tribes. You understand? The same thing happened. And of course, 125 years later, they kidnapped our brothers and sisters out of West Africa. Again, people, if you people don't understand that, what is that, Jeremiah 50 and 33, okay? How, Judah and Ephraim, the northern and southern kingdom, okay, that we would be in captivity together. And again, we hadn't been in captivity together since going back to what? Going back to the Egyptian captivity, all right, under the Hamites. You understand? Okay, so go read Jeremiah 50 and 33, and it's telling you how we are in captivity under Babylon, and it's not talking about ancient Babylon, because only the southern kingdom was in captivity in ancient Babylon, because the northern kingdom was already in captivity under the Assyrian. So this is that we would be reunited, okay, here in the Americas, America, Babylon the Great. This is where most of the tribes are. This is where the biggest deliverance is going to come from, the biggest exodus for the elect. All right? So let's get back and finish this off.
Israel has been immoral, okay? And it has really hinged upon our ignorance. We have all been ignorant, and it's time to stop. Because once you know the truth, now it is your burden to carry, okay? If you are truly ignorant and you support something, as I did, back when I was a Zionist, hitting the ground, talking about Israel, tweeting about Israel and how we must support Israel, then that's okay. That's going to be acceptable, because one day we're all going to have to account before our Creator. I have to hope that that is going to be acceptable, that it was truly ignorance and I believed that I was doing the right thing. But you now know this is not the right thing. And if you keep doing that thing out of fear, all right, out of, a jerk knee reaction, because you're scared of being canceled. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you when you meet your maker. I wouldn't want to be you when you have to stand before the Lord and account for what you allowed to take place. Because those children are dying, they are being burned to death, had been carpet bombed. The access to those images, it's at your fingertips. And to the people who really do believe that God's chosen people rape, murder, destroy, pillage, lie, deceive, blackmail, Jeffrey Epstein, all of our politicians, buy, purchase, threaten, manipulate. Goodness, you may really want to crack open a Bible if you think that those are the signs of God's chosen people. Shoot presidents in broad daylight. Yeah, no. It shouldn't take you a theology course. It should just take a little bit of common sense to tell you that no, that is not what God's chosen people do. God.
All right, give me a minute. All right. Isaiah 60 and 2 here. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh, all right, again, the word Lord in all caps, Hebrew Bible, Hebrew text, Hebrew characters read from right to left. It is Yahweh, not Jehovah. There's no letter J. And again, if you see Lord, not in all cap, it is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew Bible, Hebrew text, Hebrew characters. Okay? So, The Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Okay? It'll be seen upon his elect. All right? So let's show you how the people are in darkness here. Let's go into the word quickly here. All right? Darkness.
Strong's H2822. Choshech. Choshech.
Right. You see what it means? Darkness, obscurity. Okay. You see it? All right. Darkness, obscurity. All right. See what it says here? Darkness, figuratively, misery, destruction, death, ignorance, sorrow, wickedness. You understand? Their vision is obscure, where the people have no vision. Okay? They perish. They are destroyed. We'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Shalom.